Sorry. But I came from Oh, yes, and my other two are out there. I see more in the summer. Itty bitty, but he loves.
Yes. He is a usual attendee, so.
Yeah, he's not in school yet.
Yes.
Don't see how they record it.
Yeah. I'm working on it. We had a great working relationship and then something happened and now we're a little bit on the outs, but we're mending our relationship.
I blame winter.
Yeah,
That's what I blame.
we're getting there. Welcome to meeting, so excited that you guys are here, you get me today, but first off, we're welcoming our new director of first impressions and communication. Okay, Haley, come up here with us. So we are very sad that I was gonna put this in a message, but ChatGPT told me it wasn't politically correct. We are losing Hallie to Jesus. We work at.
The second one here is actually.
She is having a dream job at her church, Eastside Community, which is also my church, so I'm very excited about her and this opportunity. So we are losing Hallie to the Lord, but we are welcoming Haley for the summer.
Yes.
Haley.
We got a grace window to not mess up. Okay.
Too, we also had a DFI in Somerset named Allie at the same time. So I think we just and there's multiple Lexis.
Yeah, we have multiple Lexuses there.
Lexington and Lexi, I don't know.
Okay.
We like, well,
It's great to meet everyone. So excited.
Tell the room a little bit about what your plans are for this.
Yeah, so I go to Virginia Tech. I will be a junior in the fall. I'm studying management consulting and analytics, potentially doing a master's program. I'm currently doing a master's program at UK.
Yeah.
But I am here for the summer, about mid-August, so I will help you with all of your director of first impression needs. And I'm so excited. This is my daughter, yes. But yes.
No resemblance.
Not at all.
So Haley's been in the KW world, because Kelly's been in the KW world, so we're really excited to have her and leverage her in that role and to have a clean move from Hallie to Haley instead of kind of having a little vacancy in that role. So thank her for spending her summer with us instead of the other things that she could be doing this summer. So
We had to compete for her, so.
yes, her contact information will still be the same, front desk 958. You can still get her at our main office number and all of those kinds of things, so.
She also knows Canva. So if you all need assistance with Canva that you've been coming to me for or Lexi for, you don't have to hound Lexi all at once thinking that she doesn't know how to help you, because she can, she enjoys it. So please go to her too for Canva.
Yeah, we put her to work the last couple summers. My twin sister has a real estate team, so she's in front there. And then when at my old market center, when I was down front desk person, I made her come to work. So
Yes.
she doesn't know everything yet, but.
Alright.
Thank you, Haley.
Okay, so culture and action, we are back at our culture and action. I couldn't remember where we left off, so I just took a wild guess and we're starting at 17. Yay! Number 17, making decisions that are right for the market center regardless of individual impacts, there is no outing team. Do you have anything to add to that? Pretty straightforward one. We're gonna go into the next one a little bit deeper, but if anything else you wanna add?
Good, no, go for it.
Okay, so number 18, following the model. I think this one's a little bit of a misnomer because we have more than one, but following the model. Do you wanna dive into this one? No? Okay, so we have, as you all know, the Red Book, the MREA, there are 4 main models in it, anybody wanna, what are they? Anyway, what are the 4 models of the MREA? Elbow.
We haven't gotten on it yet.
Economic. L.
Budget.
Budget, does anybody know the L?
If you don't know them, you should go to the MRA book club.
Yeah. We have and then O is. Organizational model, so there are 4 models of the MRA business, they are elbows, they are in the MRA, we have copies in the MCA office if you wanna purchase a copy of the MRA. It is on Spotify, audiobooks, it is on Audible, if you are more of an audiobook person, those are kind of. The model, I guess you could say, we have more, we like our models, we like our systems, but those are kind of the 4 main. If you have not heard of Elbow, we have an MIA book club, we're gonna talk more about, but following the model, using the systems. June birthdays, 23rd of June is popular. Job Park is in our Somerset office, this is on the 14th. Then we have 4 people with birthdays on the 23rd, Heather Skelton, Kelly, Stephanie Johnson, and Houston, all have birthdays on the.
That was a very strange ability to read. That was a very strange.
It's only fun.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So we will get one baby wheelchair all like this. But just kidding, it's not happening. June work anniversary, Ellen Douglas has been with us for 9 years. Lisa Sosa for 6, Christian Brown for 2, and then Luke, Shonda, Cody, Grace, Isabella, and Kimberly for 1 year. So wish them a happy work anniversary this year. And our main newcomers, John Hamilton, is covering the Bardstown area with Taylor Case. Stephanie Hosley has joined the Bib Connection. Adrian Robinson and Nicole Tremblay, and then we also have Casey here today, who is also new to us.
But not new to Keller Williams.
Correct, not new to Keller Williams, she's new to us and new to Kentucky. She is licensed in California, so if you have any Bay Area.
Like, tell us about you, like, what, how long you been in the business, yeah, tell us about your sales and what you think your focus has been.
Okay, so, my name is Casey Wynn, and, I've been in real estate for a little bit, probably 10 years. And, we moved here because we just had a son, and we just wanted a slower life. And, you know, I was talking to Kelly where she was in corporate and I was working 9 to 5, and so I thought jumping into real estate, I would have a lot of flexibility and less free time. But then you work 24/7. And business wise, I was a solo agent. I did okay business. My goal to come to Lexington is to rebuild my business. Because in my best year, I told my husband, you can put me anywhere in the world. I have no one to soul, and I will build business. So that's what I will do here, Lexington.
So Casey's technically a June newcomer, so that's why she's not on the slide, but she's here today, so I didn't wanna call her out that she is a newcomer to us, but not new to KW. Congratulations to our Go Partners, these are agents who sponsored an agent in May who have grown their profit share, increased their passive income. And that would be Samantha Bibb and Taylor Hayes, hope to see that. And bucket fills, this is our favorite part of team meeting. Tell us something good, thank somebody for doing something, whether they're here or not. We don't move on unless we have 3, and leadership bucket fills don't count. I mean, you can fill a leadership bucket and that does count, but us filling y'all's bucket doesn't count, because we love you. So who's got a bucket fill?
I have 2. I have one for Lexi, who,
That's me.
I say something and 5 seconds later it's done. And that's pretty cool, and I appreciate that. And Tristan rolled out an escrow release request form on our website. And I have had 4 agents already use it in like 2 business days, and that's awesome, and I thank you guys for rolling that out. That was Rita Jones, AJ Walters, and 2 others who are escaping me at the moment because they were last week. Allison Thurman. So I appreciate that, and just heads up that we'll roll that out a little more consistently going forward. Right now, we're just trying to remind people like, hey, if you need it, here it is, so that we have a form and a way to keep things organized.
And if you are dropping off an escrow check and your name is not somewhere on the escrow check or attached to the escrow check by a sticky note and paperclip, please do so.
Yep, name and address are very important, because I can't always find the buyer last name or the company.
Yeah.
named off it.
So help a girl out and fully fill out your escrow check. Okay, that doesn't count because that was a leadership, so I still need to rate.
I have one for Lexi.
Oh, okay.
This last week, I needed something for my California license, and within 5 minutes, she got it, and I'm like, what? Yeah, so, they're great.
Okay, that was one I still need to. We will sit here and offer silence. I need to do it.
Well, what's fun on going to your businesses?
Yeah, something good does count for this. Tell us something good.
I went under contract. Yeah, so it's my second house.
Nice.
So I have my
I have one for Dana, cause she's been fantastic with my lovely domino effect. The messes that have been made.
The letters are the most important piece of the document.
Yes. Still a balancing act, but Dana has held it all together.
There you go.
Thus far.
Awesome.
If you guys do not have a lending partner, her name is Dana Cliff. There you go. Her office is over by mine, if you don't know where she office is, so. Alright, congratulations to our cappers. Rob Bradley, Michael Bricky, and Tanner Colbert have all capped in the last couple days, so.
Yeah, last week.
Congratulations to our cappers, they are now earning 100% of their commission, and we are very excited. And I have some orientation graduates. Debbie Berget, Laura Collins, and Joseph Lyons, these are people who completed their 30-day orientation tracker, it is a beast of a tracker. So we congratulate them and thank them for responding to all of my messages and completing their tracker, so yay to them. And then we have a recent first closing, so Joseph Lyons closed 2 transactions, it was his first, he had a buy and a sell side, so it's always really good. So he's only been with us for a little while, he was licensed when he joined.
I have to say, and he's not here to hear this, but I've been really impressed with how he handles himself. He is present, he comes in and he asks us good questions and his commission check was not 100% correct. And he handled that very well. He's like, can you walk me through this? And I was like, oh, I see where we went wrong. You were not set up. So we fixed it all and he also requested that his first payment be in check so that he could blow it up and put it on his wall. Be very positive after that if I had my first one.
His whole family also came with us to London to do cleanup, and his daughters are the cutest things in the world. They had their work glasses on, their glove, they brought gloves, they were ready to go.
Nice.
They were picking up debris, they were organizing all the things, so they just have a really good picture.
Yeah, so if you see Joseph in the office, congratulations. He's been a really fun asset. So, okay, this is your, I should have blown up that text figure. This is your entry to our giveaway. For today is to scan the QR code on the screen. So sorry that one's not working, y'all. Scan the QR code down here. Share our career night on your Facebook page. You can tag. Would prefer that you tag me just because I'm the person that runs career night, so I can answer any questions that end up in that post. So you can tag me in it. That would be an entry for our giveaway for today. It'll be either a book or a gift card. We haven't said. So and hello, Bernie, I was wondering.
Y'all do this right now, grab your phone,
Do it right.
scan the QR code. It's gonna open that event on your phone, and then you just hit share, correct, Lexi?
Good.
You're gonna share it to your page, and when you do that, you get entered into the drawing.
Yeah. So career night is the 26th. This is for people who are interested in a career in real estate, who are already in school looking for a career in real estate. Maybe they're already done with school and they're taking their exam. Following the career night, we have a crammer session, so we will be doing a national and a state crammer session to help them pass their PSI exam all on that same day. So, and put it on your page, your business page, your personal page, all that kind of stuff. And we will do a drawing later today from those that have shared this.
And then you are offering a score for free classes, right? Not yet, okay.
Okay, so now today, we are going to, you guys have all already met Kelly, hopefully in some way, shape, or form. We've talked about her joining us as a new general manager, and we're gonna give her and Tyler the floor for a little bit we're gonna essentially throw Kelly, we're really excited about it.
Yeah. Okay, here we are. How many of you guys have gotten to meet Kelly so far? Okay, quite a few. So, we just thought we would have a little dialogue, basically, so you guys could get a little bit of an understanding on, a little bit about who she is and where she comes from, but more importantly, like I shared with our leadership team, the path to get her here, it's been about more than 6 months. Longer journey for you, but we started 6 months ago.
Yeah.
And I'd love for you guys to hear a little bit about why she selected us. And yeah, we'll just talk a little bit about your heart and vision and where we're headed.
Yeah.
So I'm Kelly Wyatt, and by the way, there are two of me, and now I brought my daughter to y'all for.
Y'all met her sister, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, my sister and I were here for, I made her teach a class while we were here at Hospital. You guys were here. So, we grew up in California, my dad was a broker, my mom, is also an agent for Article Wise now. Although not really selling, but he's happy to refer you to someone in California. She's also looking at Williams. Funny story about that, but later. So yeah, so I was in the military and then I went to the corporate world, I got my MBA, and then I decided when they were little that I needed a little bit more flexibility, and what the heck was I doing sitting behind the desk waiting for the clock to be 5 o'clock. And so their dad was already in real estate, he was already a broker, wanted to open up an independent firm, and I was like, all right, I'm quitting my job and helping him. A couple of years into that, I was like, this isn't gonna work for me, but that's okay. My twin sister was in Virginia, we were in Florida, so I decided at that time to look for opportunities in Virginia. And so we moved to Virginia, and I became the team leader of the KW Metro Center in Arlington, Virginia. And so that's where I've been for the last 8 years. We started at about 220 agents. We were up over about 425 at one point. It's down from there now because it's hard in real estate right now, right? And so I've spent the last 8 years growing that office, helping, we had 4 offices similar to here, helping some of the other team leaders, became a mass leadership coach, so coaching other team leaders and leaders across the company. I have Haley here, my oldest, and my youngest is Taylor, who is here with us in Lexington as well, just graduated high school last week, that's what we've been waiting for.
Come on, girls.
So I decided at that point it was a time for a change, so I kind of, even though I loved being a team leader there, I loved my market center was very, very hard to leave after that amount of time and all the relationships that I had with agents, and I had recruited a lot of them. But ultimately, I was driving about 50 minutes to go 17 miles to work in the morning, and all the return to work stuff and all the chaotic stuff in the DC area, it was just like, I'm done. And I really had a great house that the girls got to have what they're growing up in, but it was a lot for me. And so I was like, okay, I just need to kind of reset, and I wanted to move out of the area. So I looked at a lot of conversations across the country, kind of decided where I wanted to be. I actually just ran into the market one day. And I was like, you know what, we should talk. And that started in December, really. And then we just clicked, to be honest. Like everyone else I talked to was just not as natural. We see eye to eye on a lot of things. I think we talk very similar.
And if we don't, I will win.
Yeah. We kind of like did this in the Keller Williams world for a little bit, but like we never really connected. It was kind of, but I'm so glad that we did, and I have just, everyone's like, you're moving to Kentucky, I'm like, yeah, it's awesome. I love it here, even my sister's husband came over the weekend, he was like, looking at houses, she's like, you can't move here. But I want to. So it's awesome, it's everything that I wanted in an area as well. And I'm really happy to be here and to help you all grow. I'm really passionate about Keller Williams, it's completely changed my life. My children's lives, I mean, everything about it, so I love the company, and that's why I love recruiting. I'm not really a salesperson, I just want to help people. I am a salesperson because I have the skills and things, and I don't do it for that, I do it because I want to help people the way that Keller Williams has helped me. So I'm excited to help all of our team leaders, help us find a new team leader here, and help everybody grow. So I'll be focusing on helping the team leaders and helping the recruiting and getting those systems down, and then of course expanding that as we get those on track. Fun fact about me is I do play pool.
I heard you're pretty good.
I'm alright. So pleasantly surprised.
I think we signed nationally ranked.
Right, I'm pretty sure.
And like funny story on this is supposed to be a dialogue.
I know.
I wanna say. Sorry, funny story about this. we went to Mega Leadership, which is like our mega camp. And we went into, they took us to line dancing. And we were in a bar, it's closed during the day, like we're in the middle of the day doing a line dancing session for team building or something, I don't know, but. We walked by all the pool tables and some guy, well, another guy that we probably all may know, but anyway, he's like, so you play pool? I'm like, oh, I'm gonna just sit down. That's gonna be fun. Yeah. I'll give it a try. Yeah. He only stuck around like, not very long.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So I'm learning there's a lot of tournaments and stuff around here, so I'm excited about it, yeah.
like when we say pool, Kelly went house hunting in Lexington.
Oh, yeah.
And the thing was, like, some people needed space for their couch or whatever else. She wanted her pool table on the first floor.
Yeah.
Like in the main space.
Good.
So they were measuring off every house. The pool. And I got to go over the day after they like the pool table was delivered, like the day after closing. With nothing else in the house. She's like, pool table's here and I've already ordered my light.
Yeah.
My pool table light. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I said I was gonna be in the house before the toilet paper, but the toilet paper man. Yeah.
Did the kids get that passion?
So. Yeah, so I mean, my sister and I, Taylor, we both played in like a juniors league years ago. Taylor now still plays, she goes to like national tournaments, like she plays pretty
Yeah, we're
hard.
going to Quincy, Illinois for the Billiard Education Foundation National Championships in July, so that's cool.
I can probably still beat you.
I love it.
You guys chose the fight.
I did it, it's so good.
You know what's interesting? This is just a life tip. But when I were talking, I think we had a conversation yesterday. We were talking yesterday about kids. And he said, you know, one of the things my dad always said was, or one of his coaches told him this. Your kids are going to intrinsically be more attached and attracted to the things you're passionate about. Like, and if you don't like the thing, they probably aren't either.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that the girls.
Yeah.
She'll play when we go out for fun, and like we went, when we closed open house a couple weeks ago, she came, they have like a free Tuesday night tournament, she's like, yeah, I'll play.
Yeah.
But not like, you know, traveling around and stuff the way her sister and I do, but yeah. Yeah, her sister, I mean, it's not, I think it's a really cool skill to have, life skill.
Yeah.
For making friends and doing all the things, like, think about it, as a real estate agent, like, how do you meet people, right? Like, having a hobby and going out, so I already have, you know, I'm not from here, I need like no one here, except you guys. But I already have a ton of friends at the pool hall, I've been going there a couple of times, and they're like, be on my team, playing Thursday night.
She's like, don't call the night for the weekend. If you guys don't know this about me, I generally don't hire people that haven't played a sport. Like in leadership,
Competitive.
because I'm really competitive and it's tough for me. I know.
Well, doesn't have.
You charge it though, up into like world tournament.
Or you were in some sort of industry, which is probably. It's like the two ends of the spectrum, but you know, Kelly, she got in here because of pool. That was your say, I'm like, did you play any sports in high school or?
Well, you have a pool too.
Huh?
You have a pool too.
Yeah, well,
Smart, when I was walking Kelly through my house, I was like, there's the pool table. Why did I do play? Yeah.
yeah, so it's an awesome, like, and that's Casey and I were talking about, like, I do like my weekends for that kind of stuff too, so it's nice. This is real estate, but I don't have to
Yeah.
work the way you guys work, but I I am very competitive in the work side as well. But again, it comes from just a passion about California, wanting to win for all of you guys, so.
And so when I said why she selected us, if you guys saw on here, she's top 10 team leader in the world. Okay, out of like, what, 800 market centers in the US and 50 internationally, right? That 6-time black belt team leader. So do you guys think when Kelly like kind of threw her, like she told me I'm looking, but by the way, Tara, I'm willing to go anywhere. And I'm like, oh, so this is the competition. But I just let her do that. I mean, of course, like that's not my choice, but she did her due diligence. She traveled to different places around the country and interviewed, and she selected us, which is wonderful. But she's passionate about MREA models and like really believes that our value proposition is tied to helping you build a business, not just go sell some real estate. We want to teach you how to build a business.
Yeah, so, I mean, and some of that comes from the story for my family, so my sister, some of you were here for her class, but her team will do probably this year around 600 units. Probably 800 with rentals, about 300 million in volume. She started at Keller Williams in 2014, in real estate in 2012. And, you know, growing, and I teased her because she has an art degree, and she didn't know how to use an Excel spreadsheet. That, you know, she would be like, hey, do this for me. Now she's pretty good now. But going from, you know, she was a lighting designer for theater before real estate and making like $40,000 a year in the DC area. So going from, you know, that's where my passion comes from, both for my light and her light has been changed through Keller Williams and real. And we started in real estate, we grew up in real estate, but we didn't know. We didn't know anything. And you know, had I known the models and systems when I was growing up, you know, my dad did pass about 5 years ago, but he'd still have a business, right?
Yeah.
Because when he passed, the business went half. Even though it was a brokerage, he was selling all the real estate, right? In most independent, you guys got a ton of independent brokers around here, like you guys should be talking to them right now. Because you have the beauty of profit share, and they are struggling. They might not admit it to you, but they're struggling, and they're the ones selling all the houses to pay all the bills for the brokerage, because the 5-10 agents they have are selling 1 or 2 houses a year, let's be honest.
Yeah.
And so we have so much opportunity as a company to share with them how we can help them create a business in real estate, and not just, I'm working all those hours that we don't want to work, right? We didn't get into real estate to work 24/7, we got it for the flexibility, right? So my passion also is in actually the organizational model of the MREA, because leverage, you know, you can build a business and hate it. And creating the right leverage is the most important. It's after the other 3 models, and yet it's the most important part to really enjoy your life. So I have a big passion around that. Help a lot of teams hire. Help a lot of market centers hire people, and finding talent and people who want to win with us, so. Yeah. What else?
Very cool.
What else?
So excited.
Yeah, so you guys, Joseph has transitioned, right? Kelly is our general manager, so what happens when you have a general manager, it's really great, because she's kind of interim Joseph. And she's looking for the next Joseph, right? And so, not to get like global vision, but like, let's just talk Lexington, like, you're here. What is the vision that you see? Like, what do we want to create here? Like, what's the vision for this group? I didn't
It's okay.
Yeah, but talk, or you can talk about what you built in like culture and growth, and I mean, like, what do we want, what's our goal here?
Well, we wanna be the place that attracts all of the great agents, right? And the people that we know we can take, whether it's a brand new agent, like the Joseph that closed.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so obviously she said we started somewhere else, didn't have that success and then came here. So attract people like that, attract, you know, teams, and everybody wants to be on a winning team, right? So we can grow the market share, grow the opportunities for people. And create a culture of people that are business minded, not, you know, not necessarily what you can do for me, but how we can all win together, and that want to create that, business in real estate, and not just be that, it doesn't mean that you have to have a team, right? leverage can come in a lot of different forms, but it can be.
Don't click on that link.
You know, it could be that top solo agent that really needs to leverage in administrative ways, through outsourcing things or hiring. But attracting people who want to have a better life, you know, our belief system leads life worth living, right? And that's
Right there.
yeah, and that's the beauty of California to me. So attracting people that want that, and not just, you know, it's funny. I went to an open house when I was here, like in January when we first met, and I was talking to this agent. I didn't really tell her who I was or what I, you know, that I was with Keller Williams at first. But then she's like, "Well, they just do all this video for me, and like that's why I love this brokerage." And I'm like, okay, but did they go to lunch? Did they go like, you know, all that other stuff? Do they have a community? Do they like? She saw her brokerage as they provide me a service. Like, yeah, we're all here to give service, but it's more of it's a community and a family and it's a working together, and that's why we have a cap. That's why we're interdependent, right? We're not a dependent model brokerage. You're paying us forever. Yes, you have to pay us so we can provide you all the things, but you cap and you win from that. You win from profit share. There's ways that you don't even have to pay a cap here because you have 5-6 different ways to make that money back, and we can help you with that. So, you know, in my market center created several agents in there that I paid them to be there. And I walk around and say, Gabe, he makes $50,000 more from us to be here.
You guys are gonna get an email from me, by the way, on this, because if you are not earning back your cap or double through KHL and some of our other programs, you're missing out.
Like, I don't know my brokerage on the planet that's us, you know, other than the XYZ Realties, that's what I call the virtual crap. But, you know, that say, oh, but that's a lot different, you know, when you are at a virtual. They're not as big here, like it's being real and all that, but you gotta do everything yourself. Like, that's super independent. You have no culture, you have no like family in the office, you have no office, like, and you recruit somebody, guess who's onboarding?
And you have to log into the virtual world to get any help.
I used to work. You have to log with your little avatar and knock on the broker's office to
Your vote.
get a message to try to.
And I was on the receiving end of that. And the agent would log in
Yeah.
and be like, I don't have time to play.
Can I just call you?
Well, I had a team go to Real and then they came back. And you know who really cares? Is the admin. Because the rating maker's doing their thing, right? She said, I don't even know who the broker was. Yeah. Do you think that's a good way of doing business? Probably not.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah, but anyway, we're not talking about that, but that's what I wanna create. You know, you can call your broker, you can call me, you can call your, you can, you know, you have resources, but you also have the ability to make as much money as you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar, but it's good. What questions do you guys have for Kelly? Or places, things you would like to see her make an impact on here?
Will
Like,
you be doing the 411s with us? What is a 411?
So, like coaching,
Well, Joseph would do like 411s, like once a month or every couple of weeks. Just
with you individually?
Mhm.
Okay, well, my goal is to find you a great team leader, and I will support them to do that with you. If you need help in the meantime, I'm absolutely here. But so, cause and I will be
and
having,
if you're going into coaching, sorry, I don't know if you're,
I'm doing PC.
so
Okay.
Steven will be doing,
Yeah.
everybody going into that coaching program, like you're gonna have the high, like if you're doing it once a month before. You're gonna have weekly accountability, so
and that's Steven's one thing, is
yeah,
the coaching.
yeah,
So-
so you'll have that, so you're good.
Or can you go to what is a 411?
Okay, 411. You want me to answer that? 411,
What questions?
okay, cool. Okay, so Keller Williams has a couple of business planning models. One is your GPS, which is your annual plan, essentially, goal priority strategies. The 411 is how you break down an annual goal into what am I gonna do each month? What am I gonna do each week? What am I gonna do each day?
Plan.
Oh, yeah, but it gets very specific on like, it helps agents who get kind of swirly, that kind of stay on the path that they selected for their business. Yeah, really, really impactful. And our entire leadership team, like, we all do these.
If you'd like to do one and you haven't done one, I'd be more than happy to go through a forum if anybody wants to go through one.
Yeah, what was your follow-up question?
For Kelly, actually, so you were talking about like helping the agents. Thank you. Building the business, so do we get that meeting with you to like, hey, this is my business plan, like, what do you think I'm missing? Like,
So that's gonna be the team leader.
okay.
But I would start with the MRE book club that they're doing, so we can learn the models.
Yeah.
So that's where Thursday, okay. I'm still learning all that stuff too, but yeah, so that's a excellent place to start. And you know what, guys? I don't care if there's 3 people in that room or 30 people in that room, you're gonna get value. out of that.
Even two, me and Steven.
You know what? That's totally fine.
Valuable group in that one.
And that's the thing about things that we do here, like, when I started in my market center was similar size, right? We would get 2 people to show up, but then it would attract people because they see what happens, and the more that we can consistently do things as a group. The more that we will attract, and you can bring guests, and then you can grow your downline and all those things, so.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'll do a secondary answer to the secondary question.
Okay.
We have people in our leadership team at every level that consult at every level in the market center. So usually the team leader consults the top 20%, and the PC coach or business coach consults people that are kind of under that, like 8 transactions a year. In the middle, we see our agent services or MCA doing consulting, but there is one-to-one consulting for every single person in this room. Like you can set that up every month to
We
sit
can
down
talk
with
about
somebody
what
and do
little
that.
work for you.
Yeah. Everybody know that. If you don't know that, you can absolutely, we would love to have a one-to-one with you once a month. Anybody have other questions?
And I would add to that, Tara, that one-to-one coaching also as it relates to the mortgage industry. If you've got questions, you wanna understand more about the process or how that works. We have a monthly meeting that we go over different topics. This month, it's actually gonna be on condos. Tricia? Yes. That's been a request from Tricia. We got that. Yes, so we're gonna do y'all need to know. How condo loans work, cause it's a little bit different. And the other thing I would add to, on a different topic is in terms of, we really wanna push Agent Plus. Got a couple of realtors involved in that, and we wanna continue to push that as another source of income, so. Please reach out if you're interested, let's talk about that some more and.
These two need to go sit for their.
I heard that.
I did my classes, so.
I heard that, so.
What would be, in your mind, Dana, like, how many units would it be like just really crazy for you to not be using that?
Oh, I would say anything above, 3 units or so a year.
So if you're selling 3 units a year and you're not partnering with Dana's program, you're probably leaving $6,000 to $8,000 on the table, which is 3/4 of your cap.
1 unit would cover your cost of becoming a part of the Keller.
Yeah, it's really not.
One unit would more than cover MLS dues and probably your office dues for the year.
It's not expensive to do, yeah.
I did the classes, when I had a little, I'll call it a break, it wasn't really a break, it's also moving a lot, but anyway. Being around real estate for so long, I knew most of this stuff, and obviously there's memorization things like what regulation and all that stuff that you have to memorize to take tests. But I would say like you being in real estate, you're familiar with a lot of the terms and things, so it was a 20-hour class. I haven't taken the exam, but I'm gonna say it's easier than getting a real estate license. To prove me wrong, but.
No, the other thing about it is our vice president of education has really ramped up. There's a grammar session now. There's practice exams. I'll get to you all.
Yeah.
So we're trying to make this as easy on the realtor as possible to do. And I think as we transition a little bit, we're really hopefully gonna start pushing this more and more and more. So.
You know what, the best thing I thought of is, you won't be surprised when they don't qualify at the, or the lender that you worked with didn't really do their due diligence with that client, you'll be in the know.
Yeah.
You'll understand, so you'll actually be able to bulletproof your transaction more than if you weren't involved.
There's nothing worse than having to say somebody doesn't qualify, but now you'll get to understand what's behind that and what it means and what action plan we have to put in place, et cetera.
You might have a better consultant to your client
Yeah.
if you are licensed in that way as well.
So that's it. I just wanted to add those couple of points.
And we have a couple agents in this office that are already in the program. fully,
Yes.
If you have
Yes.
questions.
Yeah.
So if you wanna explore it past talking with Dana and somebody who's gone through the entire process, we have a couple agents who've gone all the way through.
Anybody have any other questions?
Yeah, is the team leader position posted, and if we have someone in mind, is there information we can share with them?
Yeah.
Is it?
I don't know if it's out on Indeed, but it's ready, so we can turn it on, but you can get people to Kelly, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, love to market them. Yeah. And I mean, there's a lot of different backgrounds that could be successful in a team leader role. It's always helpful, of course, to be in real estate, but I know some team leaders that never sold a house, that's okay. But they need to be, you know, they need to understand business and that kind of stuff.
They need to be competitive.
Competitive, I mean, you look,
To play a sport.
you know,
Or be like.
there are some people in, you know, over the years, I think the team leaders like, well, salary, I don't have to prospect anymore, well, that's not the case. It is a prospecting marketing enhanced role, right?
I just have here's a question when I talk about competitiveness. How long do you think it takes an agent to hold 10 appointments, like in time? Like just the average agent? Is that like a 3-month window of time? Is that 6 months? Is it a month?
If you're very good, you're gone 2 weeks.
2 weeks? If you're really good, anybody in here done 10 appointments in 2 weeks? I like that. You're gonna be my best friend. That was my goal when I was selling it. So if like most agents will sell, you know, the average agent sells 6 transactions a year. And if we did a 4-to-1 conversion, it's 25 appointments to get to 6 transactions. The team leaders hold 10 appointments a week. 40 a month, right? 480 a year.
And
So why you have to be
Report.
competitive,
Yeah.
it's the, in my opinion, the best, and I have goosebumps talking about it, talking about holding 10 appointments, I'm so weird. It's the best opportunity on the planet, in my opinion, but why it matters to be competitive is we aren't gonna settle for less than knowing the scoreboard and nailing the numbers. And that's what, like, that's how athletes play the game, right? Yeah.
But there's a lot of resource, a lot of support to help somebody be successful, so. It's the best job ever. And I think you'd say the same.
Every day, I should go back to music later.
Yeah. Good question. What else?
And the DFI job is still posted, right? Cause we only have.
Yeah,
So we have the summer, so if you have somebody who might be interested in the DFI role. We are limited in the time we have to take these, so.
Absolutely.
Who else has a question? Okay,
Thanks, George.
Thank you.
I'm not done yet. Stay with you.
Business coaching with Stephen Berkshire starts on Wednesday. If you would like to join in business coaching, please get with Stephen. If you don't have Stephen's number, please get with me. I will share his number with you. MRA book club is on Thursday. Office will be closed on Thursday for Juneteenth, so we will not be here. Your key fob will obviously still get you in here, but leadership will not be here. Tomorrow, commercial real estate 101 with Eli and Brian is back. So if you have any questions about commercial real estate, tomorrow is the time. I don't really think they have slides or an agenda. You guys come ask questions and they will answer it. So if you want to know anything about commercial, these are the guys to learn it from, so.
Is it in person?
Yeah, no, we'll have it on YouTube Live.
They just closed a big one, like they are the people you wanna learn from.
Yeah.
You will not be closed this Thursday, you'll be closed next Thursday,
June
correct?
Yeah.
Yes, okay, I just wanted to clarify that.
Yeah. Category has posted their newest market update, with Jen Lewis and, or not with Jen Lewis, it was with, who's the? Ruben.
He's my guy.
Watch it, it's very good. Mega Agent Camp is coming, And remember, there are 3 ways to help get your mega agent camp paid for. Referring other agents, non-KW agents to Kelly who are interested in attending mega agent camp, you get 1, we will pay for half the mega agent camp ticket. You get 2
That's huge, guys.
from your referrals, we will pay for your entire mega agent camp ticket. You get 3 referrals going to mega agent camp and we will pay for your ticket and general boarding plane, whatever that word is, whatever word I'm looking for. So there is a way for you to pretty much go to Make Agent Camp for free. All you have to do is make connections with non-KW agents to Kelly who are interested in going to Make Agent Camp.
And if you don't like Austin, it's in San Antonio instead.
Yes. Birthday recap. Let's do that, cause I want to play this one.
Yeah, we're some guys, we're going together with that, real estate and design. No, we do real estate to work with that technology. Together with Canva, we're reimagining in real estate marketing. Flagship enterprise relationship with Keller Williams brings you the world's best tools to make design, marketing, and
Say, creating high impact content, faster and easier than ever.
Not just about templates. We're building a bespoke experience for Keller Williams. It gives their market centers and agents way more creativity. The Canvas design driven platform that power KW command and inside KW agents. We're providing cutting edge technology built by agents for agents.
We're building an intuitive Keller Williams experience, making it easier than ever for agents to create beautiful, effective content without switching platforms or missing.
We know design isn't just about how things look, it's about how they work.
With Canva, you're gonna control your brand, whether it's a reel, whether it's a postcard, or a listing video. Every agent now has the power to stand out with confidence.
We're inspired to work with a company that cares deeply about people. It's part of our culture too.
From the first click
To the final post,
together,
we're making design and marketing
Faster, easier, and 100% Keller Williams.
So this is getting launched with us Q3, which means sometime after July. So we don't have a ton more details than that, but as we get them, I will relay them to you. If you have not used Canva, I do suggest coming to our Canva workshop, getting a one-on-one with me or Haley and going through Canva because that is going to be the new design space within Command. It's going to have MLS integration, it's gonna do all of the things. So if you are not a fan of Canva, become a fan because we are, so it's great. So make sure that you are getting into a one-on-one with us if you okay, this one's really quick. Bold is coming. Bold is back. We are launching our Bold in September, so it's going to be a little bit earlier than we are used to. And so we wanted to get you guys thinking about Bold right now. If you are going to participate in Bold, want to participate in Bold, any of those things, and would like Jackie to hold back any upcoming commissions to pay for Bold, please get with Jackie now on that. We would love if you already have Bold paid for before we even get to Bold. Scholarships will still be available. We will release first steps and dates and all that kind of stuff once we have that information. But we want you guys to start thinking about Bold. They brought back board breaking, which I guess has been a huge hit, so come break boards with us in Bold. But please plan on being at Bold and whatever that means. If you have upcoming closings that you would like Jackie to hold back commission from so that you can do that, please let her know sooner rather than later. The summer social media prompts for every day of June have been released. The QR code is here. I will post that in our internal group as well for you guys. Rookie real estate agent, Tara, do we have copies of this?
No, it's not out yet.
It's not out
They're
yet.
still pre-ordering
Okay.
on this. So we are probably gonna pre-order a big batch and we'll have them here to purchase, just like MREAs and everything else. I don't know that we've ordered it yet, but that's our plan.
So be on the lookout, you guys, if you want to pre-order for yourself, there's a QR code to do that as well. And that's all we got. We are gonna do inventory really quick, if anybody wants to do inventory. Does anybody have anything coming? Anybody need anything? Any of the things? Before I get bored out, anybody?
I'm looking for 10 acres in Massey.
Anybody have anything coming?
Not just 10 acres cost me, management.
Well, it's quite where it is, but. 10 to 20.
Does it need to be unrestricted or anything?
I don't, not necessarily, but
It's the
Yeah.
10,000.
an acre now.
Oh, an acre, yeah.
Cheap.
I have, I've got a property in Woodford County. Is anybody looking at Woodford County? Okay, so I've got a 3 to 4, I'm gonna say 4 because it's like a bonus room, but a 3 to 4 bedroom ranch. 1.5 bath, completely renovated. It's gonna be priced at 300 and it'll probably go on the market in the morning. It's 105 Queensway. It's incredible, like top to bottom. They installed the brand new hardwood floors in the whole house. The 105 Queensway. So like you go 60 to 62, it's not very far, right outside of Fayette County.
I'm gonna say tomorrow.
Yeah, there's two slaves right now, in a second.
Or Keats. That was definitely not Keats. Anyway, yeah, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
It wasn't great the first time, but it's okay.
How many square feet is that on?
1773. Yeah, and it's got a,
American home.
yeah, we're close. It was built in 1974, but it's on, I think it's on about a third of an acre lot. I couldn't find anything on PBA. Anywhere, but the houses in there are on larger lots and the backyard is got a wood fence. It doesn't have a garage, but it's a really nice. It's really
in
nice.
good shape or does it need to?
Oh, it's completely renovated. Like they literally were installing it St. Edward Pines.
My square footage 1776.
Okay.
It's easy to remember. I can text me if you can. I'll send you some photos I just took with my phone yesterday.
Anybody else got anything? Anybody need anything?
I have a 1-story, 3-bedroom, 1 bath on a little over an acre. That will be listed just over the Clark County line in Powell County. It's in Clay City. It's right next to, oh gosh, there's a really cool trail. I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, it's just had vinyl siding put on the exterior, has a good sized detached garage. And, just having to get put on it as well. Probably around 220, 230.
You're like, whoa.
I'm sorry.
It's like the HMA is like.
It's on Brush Creek Road, Pallets Knob, it's right by Pallets Knob.
Okay.
That's. It's very,
Are y'all shocked about the prices?
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome to Kentucky.
Good way. This is a good way. Well. Or a client.
Alright, don't forget, we have I need chat in connecting. If anything pops up between now and then, drop anything that you need, anything that you have coming in the chat and connecting. If you are not in connecting for whatever reason, please get with me or Haley, who will be in connecting. That's it, that's all I got. Good to meet everybody. Thanks, y'all.
Thank you.
Go have some pancakes.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, thank you to our CA crew for making the pancakes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, like we're slowing down.
Sure.
Yeah.